This is 4.1, and now we're talking about the end behavior of polynomials. So this will be video number 3 of 4.1, graphing polynomial functions. Okay, so the vocabulary that we need to discuss is what is end behavior. It is the behavior of the graph as x approaches infinity or negative infinity. So in your notes you'll find this little chart that describes what x is doing as it's approaching and what the graph is doing as it's approaching left, right, or up or down. And that might be a little confusing, so I'm going to try to describe it using talking a little bit more about when the graph is going left. Well, that means x is going towards infinity, or negative infinity, I'm sorry, and when it goes right, it goes towards positive infinity. So if the graph is going left and then right, we determine the two ends of our function. Our function's going right and left, both directions, goes forever left and forever right. So the left side is as x is approaching negative infinity, and the right side is as x is approaching infinity. That's what that arrow means. It's x approaches negative infinity, okay? So if I'm going up as it's going left, that means the function is approaching infinity because it's going up positive. And if it's going down, the function is approaching negative infinity. So on the right side, if it's approaching up, again, up is still positive infinity, down is approaching negative infinity, okay? So they're the same. If it's going down, the function is approaching negative infinity. So we always start with the right side, okay? And we use the coefficient of the, well, we use the leading coefficient, sorry, and that determines the right side, okay? If the leading coefficient is positive, our right side goes up. And if it is negative, the right side goes down. And then once you've determined your right side behavior, you use that to then determine the left side. So we're going to use the right side and the degree, so the highest power that the polynomial has, and that is what you use to determine the left side. Okay, so if it is odd, if the degree is odd, the left side is opposite of the right side. So if the right side goes up, the left side goes down. If the right side goes down, the left side goes up. Okay, so, but if the power is even, like it's a quadratic, so it's squared, or to the fourth, okay, the left side does the same as the right side. So if the right side goes down, the left side goes down, and if the right side goes up, the left side goes up. So let's try this in our notes. So we're going to try it with number 7. We need to find the biggest power there, and that is the negative 0.3x cubed. We look at the coefficient. It is negative, and that tells us our right side goes down. Then we look at the degree, and it is odd. So my left side does the opposite thing, so it has to go up. All right, and when my left side goes up, it is approaching infinity because it's getting positive, but x is going to negative infinity. So it approaches infinity as x approaches negative infinity. And the right side is now approaching negative infinity because it's going down as x is approaching infinity, because x is positive going to the right. So for number 8, we look at the highest degree. We don't care about the rest. Okay, my leading coefficient is positive, so my right side goes up. The degree is odd, so the left side does the opposite thing, so it's going to go down. So that left side means it's going to approach negative infinity because it's going down, as x is approaching negative infinity because x is going left. All right, the right side, it's approaching infinity because it's going up, as x is approaching infinity because it's going right. All right, so now you can go to your practice and do numbers 18, 19, 21, and 22.